Today's agenda, ancient Rome in 3 minutes. So why do we all seem to admire these guys? Rome, a place where gladiators fought, emperors ruled, and chariots battled for parking spaces. Let's start with the Roman Empire's favorite pastime, conquering everything in sight. The Romans took everything they liked from other cultures and made it their own. It's like they had a shopping cart in the middle of history, throwing in Greek columns, Egyptian obelisks, and a dash of Etruscan pottery. Who wouldn't want to be part of a civilization where conquering your neighbors was just a Tuesday afternoon activity? Emperors, oh boy. Caligula declared war on the sea, Nero played the fiddle while Rome burned, and Constantine decided it was time for a rebrand with Christianity. They had charisma, power, and occasionally a hint of paranoia. They practically invented the term bread and circuses. Keep the people fed and entertained, and nobody will notice that your emperor is, well, not exactly a poster child for mental stability. Let's talk about Julius Caesar. He wasn't just a salad. He's like the James Bond of ancient Rome. Smooth, strategic, and probably had a thing for knives. Dude was the rock star of his time. Ever heard of cross the Rubicon? It's not just a cool phrase, it's a historical mic drop. When Caesar crossed that river, he wasn't just testing the waters. He was declaring, there's no turning back now. Unfortunately, his friends weren't too thrilled about his achievements, and they threw him a surprise party with daggers. Talk about a bad day at the office. In one word, architecture. Well, they had a knack for building stuff that stood the test of time. Literally. You had the Colosseum, the Forum, all these temples, and of course, the perfect arch for those victory parades. Imagine having a triumph and not having a proper arch to march through. Total party foul. Now, the Colosseum. People were gathering to watch gladiatorial fights with popcorn in hand. Okay, maybe not popcorn, but you get the idea. It was the original Hunger Games, minus the dystopian drama. Spoiler alert, lions sometimes joined the party. The crowds cheered, lions roared, and everyone pretended it was just a regular Tuesday. What's the best way to unwind? A relaxing bath, of course. But we're not talking about your typical bubble bath situation. We're talking about massive public bathhouses. And picture this, you're a Roman citizen, strolling through the streets of the Eternal City, and suddenly you get hit with the overwhelming aroma of, well, let's just say it's not the sweet scent of roses. You've just stumbled upon the ancient Roman public toilet, the original restroom. The Romans believed in communal bonding, so they designed these public toilets with no partitions between the seats. Also, they had a complex sewage system that would make modern cities jealous. Aqueducts brought in clean water, and drains took away the, not-so-clean water. Romans were basically the plumbing pioneers. Also, the Romans had this saying, all roads lead to Rome. It sounds profound, right? But I bet it was just a clever marketing strategy to attract tourists. Hey, come visit Rome, and no matter where you are, you'll somehow end up here. And let's not forget the toga, the ancient Roman fashion statement. One outfit for every occasion from Senate meetings to casual strolls through the Roman Forum. I bet laundry day was a breeze. But here's the kicker, Rome fell. Like, seriously fell. Yep, the mighty empire that seemed invincible crumbled like a cookie dunked in tea. In a nutshell, ancient Rome fell because of a wild mix of overexpansion, economic struggles, political drama, and unexpected gate crashers. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more speedy adventures, and drop a comment with your favorite ancient Rome fact. Your support means everything. See you soon.